Hello, everybody. My name is Temilade Adelakun from Nigeria, and I'd like to present to you my fellowship initiative. The topic of my initiative is Internet Safety Campaign for Teenagers in Africa. The internet, like we all know, is like a city full of resources and knowledge that'll be worthy of the best museums. But guess what? It is also dangerous to the unsuspecting, especially children and teenagers who have access to a wealth of options, but it can also be put at risk due to improper content, peer cyberbullying, and online predators. Now, this is very important because, according to a report by UNESCO, globally, cyberbullying is widespread. Now, to my initiative. My initiative is very simple: advocacy and awareness program for teenagers across high schools in Africa on online safety. And there'll be a hashtag cyber smart teens. Now, it is mostly doing advocacy programs and even awareness program for teenagers because that is the age where they can learn new things and get used to some online safety rules. And the best place to see teenagers is in high school. And this project is solely focused on Africa for a start and my country, Nigeria, for a start till it scales globally. And then the hashtag still remains cyber smart teens. Now, what does this initiative entail? One key point I would like to mention is the multi stakeholder approach is used here because this is not something that I can do alone. I need partnership with the public sector, the private sector, NGO, and even individual and citizens because we all have our parts to play in making the internet safe. Also, there will be gamification of specialized curriculum. This is one part where I need partnership with the public sector or private sector, even NGOs who have done something like this that we can leverage on. The third point I'd like to make is while we are training the children and the teenagers, we will also be training the schools, the parents, and the teachers because that is the next touch point for teenagers. Once they leave, they are most likely in school or in their homes. And while we are giving teenagers the right knowledge, it's also ideal that even their parents and their teachers and the school at large also understand the best way to make the internet safe for children and teenagers. And lastly, there would be social media awareness using social media platforms just to raise awareness about the hashtag cyber smart teens, where there will be blog posts, online sessions that talks about this conversation, and we'll have key stakeholders and thought leaders who would have conversations around how we can make the internet safe for children and teenagers. Now, the expected outcome, I want increased knowledge and awareness of online safety issues among teenagers. I want the teenagers to be able to learn about the different types of online harms that exist and how they can protect themselves from this harm. I also want there to be an improved attitude and behavior towards online safety among teenagers. I want them to be able to adopt positive attitude towards online safety and also adopt safer online behaviors because I believe that some of them are not aware of these safer online behaviors. And most importantly, I'm looking at the next 1 or 2 years. I want there to be a reduced percentage of incidents of online harms among teenagers. I want there to be a reduction in the number of teenagers who are victims of cyberbullying, online sexual exploitation, even other forms of violence. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.